Hi, lovely people of God, and welcome to the first Sunday in Advent. Hooray! Today also happens to be the final celebration mass for the Society of Jesus 50th anniversary. Are you excited? Well, today is just going to be focused on the Society of Jesus. They've been 50 years in Ghana. We would like to know their mission, some of their achievements, and then their goals for the next 50 years and beyond. So stay tuned, relax, and enjoy as I interview Father Emmanuel, who also happens to be the educational project head. Hi, Father.
Hello.
Welcome to the Ignition Chat after
Thank you
Mass.
very much.
Okay, please, can you kindly introduce yourself to us?
My name is Father Emmanuel Ugweje of the Society of Jesus.
All right.
I am the president designate of the proposed Campion Jesuit College,
Yes.
Budwata.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's good to know. So, today happens to be your 50th anniversary celebration, right? The end of the 50th anniversary celebration.
Yes.
I want to know what the mission of Jesuits are and how has it evolved for the past 50 years in Ghana.
Yes, it's interesting. You know, the first Jesuit to have arrived in Ghana in 1974, September 29 exactly, Father Patrick Ryan was assigned to University of Ghana, Legon, and he taught comparative religion. Then later he was reassigned to UCC,
Okay.
where he also taught. Before then, Father Raymond Adams, also an American, taught anthropology at the UCC, at the University of Cape Coast. He taught social anthropology and he was in the sociology department. And over the years, our mission has been in education. Legon, UCC, some of our men taught at St. Augustine's,
Oh, okay.
some taught at Holy Child. So we've been involved in education. Then in the 80s, we also discerned that we should move into retreat ministry, where people can come, spend some time to pray, to discover God's will. And that was why our retreat center in Cape Coast was established. Then in the 90s, we took up a parish ministry in St. Anthony's, Nungwa. And later, this was an station under St. Anthony's, and we were asked to move here. So we've been involved in a number of things, especially education, retreat ministry. Right now, we still have men in UCC, we have men in Legon, we have men in Cape Coast, we have men in Kumasi. And that's what we have been doing as part of our evangelization mission in the country, in Ghana. We've been involved in education, we've been involved in parish work, we've been involved in retreat ministry. And these are the different ministries that communicate Ignatian spirituality and Ignatian pedagogy, Ignatian way of life, helping people to become better human beings, no matter who they are, to become better human beings, doing the will of, discerning the will of God and doing the will of God.
And thank you so much for telling us about your mission. And I know you had the proposed educational project.
Yes.
So I want to give you some few minutes to speak to our viewers,
Yes.
and then also call on funders to also come and help you in this.
Yes. If you follow the Society of Jesus in the world, you see that two institutional projects define us. One, the spiritual exercises of St. Ignatius, which permeate every mission or every ministry we have. Secondly, we have schools. In the Catholic Church, we run the largest number of schools. We manage the largest, some of the top schools in the world are managed by the Society of Jesus. We have over 7 to 800 secondary schools in the world. In Africa alone, we have 65 top schools. In Nigeria, we have 5 top secondary schools. Top 5.
Yes, I've heard of St. Ignatius.
Yes.
Yes,
We heard of Loyola Jesuit College and Jesuit Memorial College. And as we worked in other schools, we began to discern that we'll probably do more if we own our own school and influence every aspect of that school. That discernment took place in 2012, and we decided, okay, it's high time we start our own school. Having worked in other schools, I told you we worked in St. Augustine's. There were a number of our men who taught there. Holy Child College, UCC. Those are secondary schools. Then at the university level, we taught at Legon, we taught at UCC. The first vice chancellor of Catholic University of Ghana was a Jesuit.
Oh,
Father Shutais. And it was when he came, he put in a lot of energy and a lot of resources to ensure that the university took off and was able to put it on the path of progress. So in 2012, we discerned that it was high time we go into education on our own, not working in other schools. You know, when you have your own ministry, you'll be able to influence every aspect. Then we acquired the land at Budwata. Before we acquired the land at Budwata, we had to do a discernment and say, where might be the best place to locate this secondary school? Cape Coast already has a lot of fantastic schools. Accra also has a lot of fantastic schools. Apart from the fantastic schools, Accra also has the population. Greater Accra region has the population. We would like to be in a place where we would tap into the experiences of those in Cape Coast, and at the same time, the population of Accra. You see, the population of Accra is moving towards Winneba.
Oh, yeah, that's very true.
We spoke with a professor of population, and he said population was moving down to Budwata, Winneba, and that window, that area between Kaswa and Winneba, you see the population is growing. And we felt to make more impact by locating our school there. So we bought the land, 20 hectares of land, 66 acres of land. And since then, we'll be working towards establishing this school. I was here in 2012 to start making arrangements for that, but I was reassigned. Then 2023, I was assigned, brought back for the same mission to see how we can start the school. So we started designing the buildings. We have finished the designing of the building. Now we have started building the Jesuit community where we will live. And as soon as we live there, then we can start building the school. Last Sunday, we had a fundraising event at Christ the King, where we asked people to support us with every material they can find: prayer, building materials, money. And surprisingly, the launching of the dinner event went very well. People are enthusiastic about what we are thinking of doing and what we are doing. And I reminded them last Sunday that out of the 5 secondary schools we have in Nigeria, 4 were donated by people.
Oh.
One was donated by state governor. The other 3 were donated by individuals. They just like the kind of education we need. We started with Loyola Jesuit College in Abuja. If you go, it's one of the best schools. And people came there and saw what we were doing. So, I would like this kind of a thing in my area. I will build it and give it to you to manage. It belongs to you. So alone, we cannot do some of these things. We need the collaboration of people, organizations, and that's why I'm talking about people who saw what we could do and say, okay, we want to give you resources. We want you to do the same thing in our own locality. And we have come together now.
Yeah.
We can't do it alone.
Definitely.
We are looking for individuals who can support us. Nothing is too small. In any form, if you can support us, we'll be grateful. Support us with your expertise. Support us with any material you can find. Support us with prayers. So we are looking to say, initially we had planned to start the school next year, 2025, but the resources have not come yet. So we are working on it. I'm going around begging with cap in hand, asking people to support organizations. Anybody, any organization that can support you will be happy, because we want to run a different kind of school. If you see in Ghana, government emphasizes STEM.
Yeah.
Science, technology, engineering. But you know, there are some of us who are not cut out to be scientists or mathematicians. And if you look at some of the richest people in the world now, there are people who are in finance, business.
Yes.
So we also have to pay attention to that. So we will emphasize STEM, but our curriculum will cover what we call streams: science, technology, religion, engineering, arts, and mathematics.
Okay.
So that we are able to capture the gifts of each person. Each person has been given gifts, and we want to be able to say you can be the best that God has created you to be. If it is art, if it is science, if it is humanities. And again, one of the contributions the Society of Jesus have brought into education is our emphasis on humanities. Because when you do literature, you do history, you do religion, you are cultivating your heart, not just your mind. So we would do religion, we will do literature, we will do arts for people so that they can develop virtues, good ways. They can be compassionate people. They can be people with conscience. Can be people who are competent, capable. There are people who are committed. And one of the things we do in our secondary school is to ensure that our students develop the virtue of service, selfless service. So we will require our students that before they graduate from our school, they would have done service projects. We would assign them to orphanages to work there and learn to appreciate people who are even marginalized, who are struggling, and they come to serve them and they come to understand that we all belong to the same family, the same God, and we should be loved, we should be treated equally.
All right. So what are the goals for the next 50 years? And also, I know, from what you said, you've done a lot of projects. How do you plan to sustain it using the younger generation now? And then your final messages to everyone.
Yes, when we did the discernment, we said, okay, we have done a lot of work. We are doing a lot of good work.
Yeah.
Parish, you see us here. Schools. We see how somebody teaching law at University of Ghana, Lagos. We have somebody teaching educational leadership. Father Way.
Yeah, Father
Way. Yes. So, and we are coming now and saying, okay, in the next 50 years, we will consolidate in what we are doing and what we are doing in our various places, then expand. And the expansion is coming to play through Campion Jesuit College. So in the next 50 years, we'll be building on what we are doing already, then expand a little bit to because we are targeting the youth.
The youth.
The youth are the future of
The nation. So,
Ghana.
yeah.
And what is my message? My message will be, my brothers and my sisters, and my children, please listen to what God is calling you to do, to support His children, to be able to reflect the presence of God in our world. And that's what the society will be helping us to do in the next 50 years. So that's
All right.
what I will be saying.
Okay. Thank you so much, Father Emma, and I wish you the very best.
Yes.
And we are going to leave the details of the donations or contacts you can reach if you want to support the educational project.
Yes.
On our web series, and we hope we know people will be touched because we have some members of the church who are outside. So
yes,
even if they were not here, through this medium to be conveyed to them, they will support you, and we will also be supporting you through prayer. Sure. Thank you so much, and have a lovely Sunday.
Yeah, I want to emphasize we have an account for dollars. We have a domiciliary account for dollars.
Okay.
We have a domiciliary account for euros.
Oh.
We have an account for CD. And as I said earlier, we even have no money. No, as I said earlier, no amount is too small. Yeah, and you can give us material, you can give us money, anything you can do to support us. We'll be happy, and we'll pray for you that God will reward you and abundantly in anything you do. And for your group too, I am very grateful that you have taken interest to support our ministry. And we'll pray that God will continue to bless you and reward you sumptuously and abundantly the way we want to hear. So we want to thank you, and I'll continue to say to you, we will need publicity.
Yes, okay.
When the school is starting, we will need publicity. We want you to help us advertise the school, advertise what we are doing. And since you are children of a Jesuit parish, you're already Jesuit. So you're a nation. So this is your mission. Yes. And I'm happy that you have embraced this mission that we are doing.
All right. Thank you so much. Have a lovely Sunday.
You too. I hope I answered your question.
In a nutshell, Father says the Jesuits conducts programs on spirituality, education, community involvement, and a whole lot of other initiatives and programs. And he is appealing to all of you, including me, to come and support their educational project, which they seek to use it to nurture young Catholics to become great intellectuals. So please, donate your widow's mite to help this project. And as he ended by saying, he said we should all listen to the voice of God and carry out our divine purpose. Please do well to do same. And as usual, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell, like, comment, and share this video with the rest of the world. And see you in my next episode. Bye.